So we're going to begin a brief guided meditation. And before we start, we actually recommend that you pause this recording and you get something to write with, a notebook or a journal, because part of our theme today is to incorporate journaling with meditation. And so there'll be opportunities that we're going to give you to write some things down, write down your experience.
So we invite you to just close your eyes. And we begin by feeling into our body and our posture. Feel the body sitting in the seat, the feet on the ground, with your palms in your lap. Feel your spine straight, pointing up to the heavens, with your chest and your heart open.
Place your attention on your everyday breath. Observe the breath as it flows in and out of the nose. Feel the breath as it flows into the body and back out again. At this step, we just try to observe as much as we can. Is the breath heavy? Is it light? Often we find that our everyday breath is somewhat shallow. Are there any emotions riding along the breath? We invite you to write down what you're experiencing right now, even if it's just a few words. We'll pause for a minute.
Now, allow yourself to gradually breathe deeper. We invite you to put your hand on your stomach. Feel the stomach expand and contract a bit further with every breath. The secret to a full breath is letting it all go. If you can feel your belly button almost touch the spine, then that is a wonderful exhale. Then a full belly inhale just comes naturally. Balance between the inhale and exhale is very helpful. It adds a lot of harmony to the practice. Now notice this process of moving toward balancing the breath. We are all specialists in our breathing. Either the inhale comes more naturally or the exhale. Which one are you? The inhale is about receiving in life. The exhale is about giving. Can you connect how your breathing especially has impacted you in this life? We invite you to write again at this time. We'll give you a moment to do that.
Now we invite you to put your hand on your chest over the heart chakra. It can be a wonderful experience to meditate with your hand over the heart. And then we place our attention on the heart as we breathe. It is almost as if we are breathing in and out from the heart, sharing the breath with those in our life. This is also the step in the practice when it's very helpful to feel our heartbeat. For some of us, we feel the heartbeat when the hand is over the heart, but it's also common for the feeling of the heartbeat not to be present. So at first, feel free to feel the pulse on the wrist or the neck, or we can just use our imagination. What would it feel like to sense the love dub of the heartbeat? Anchoring in the experience of heart and breath, heart and breath. The heart chakra loves this attention. We say that the heart makes its own medicine. Very often, with an energized heart center, people and situations in our lives come up. These are unprocessed situations in our life that have been in our unconscious, waiting for the right time. We invite you to write anything that's coming up. It may be surprising what your heart is trying to communicate to you.
Now, we invite you to return your breathing back to normal. Feel your body in the seat and your feet on the ground. Perhaps you can wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. This is also an opportunity to journal more about your experience.
Well, thank you, Laura. It's wonderful to meditate with you.
Thank you. I think our rhythm was pretty good there.
Yeah.
So, Robert, can I ask you some questions? I'd like to ask you a few things.
Yeah, sure.
So, for those in our audience that have never met you or they're meeting you for the first time, could you share a bit about your personal journey into meditation and energy healing? And I'd love to know what sparked, what sparked you to embark on this journey or this
Yeah,
path. Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I think as many people do, I got interested in meditation for health reasons,
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was an erratic sleeper. My mental health wasn't the best, and um, stress. And so they say meditation is almost like exercise in terms of health. And so that's how I got involved. And I really liked this style of meditation. My best friend and I, Matt, as you know, we kind
Mhm.
of discovered it together. And I would say after about a year of practicing regularly, I became interested in something more. I became interested in the spiritual path, the more mystical side of meditation. And really through experience, I started to experience, energy in a very real way, feeling the
Mhm.
energy of other people, feeling the energy in the room, and then later experiences of oneness, of boundless light, boundless love.
Mhm.
And I was just hooked. I was just, oh, it's just like, wow, there's so many more layers, levels to being a human being.
Absolutely.
And so the inner life became very real for me.